Imagine a game with 3 characters in a team comp, with a meta for a team archetype consisting of an attacker, buffer, and shielder. In the meta team, the buffer is the oldest, followed by the attacker, and the shielder being the newest. So the game comes out with a new buffer for the team. Guess which character it replaces? In Punishing Grey Raven, the attacker gets replaced. To find out why this is the case, let's first go over a quick overview of all the classes. The game first came out with 3 classes: attackers, tanks, and support. Attackers' sole existence is to deal damage, and consists of the most popular flagship characters. The tank is there to provide shields, as well as provide resistance shred, and the wiki says that it also crowd controls, but the endgame is mostly single target, so it really doesn't matter as much. And the support characters are there to heal and buff, and both tank and support characters are more relegated to the side characters in the story. Then there are also buffed classes, to where the amplifier class is there to replace the support class, and more recently they released the breaker class. I consider them the same thing. And then we have some niche and character specific classes. There is the Forgotten Vanguard class, and is only there for the simulated siege level. Then there's the character specific classes of Luna's Annihilator class, which allows her to be an attacker in any team, and Ishmael's Observer class, which allows her to be a breaker and amplifier in one. Now the problem is that the natural flow of power creep made all of the classes do damage, but amplifiers and breakers do damage and something else. So attackers are just left being a one-trick pony, and often need hyper investment in order to keep up with other classes. And this is just a fundamental problem. There isn't a way to make attackers do more damage that wouldn't just make them another class. So attackers are just in this weird position where whenever a new breaker comes out, they're the first on the chopping block. Also makes them less future-proof. It's almost always better to invest into an amplifier breaker over a new attacker. To fix this problem, we can change the levels of investment required in order to actually get the damage from the specific classes. So attackers have an increased investment floor to make up for their lower investment ceiling. For new amplifiers and breakers, we can lower their skill floor, but increase their skill ceiling. My suggestion is to make it at double S signature, is at the same point where attackers and breakers and amplifiers start to do the same amount of damage, and attackers will do less damage with further investment. And this will allow casuals to have their investment secured because they have more room to vertically invest without that investment being wasted, because casuals can't really give everyone their signature weapons. And the whale endgame is still largely unaffected because of hyperinvestment, but the fundamental problems are still fundamental. I want to thank you all for watching. This is just a band-aid fix that I had. Thank you all for watching.